everyone, and welcome back to Assistive Technology and Accessibility Weekly News, Episode 6. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. It will help me to get this information out to more people that need it or those who want to participate in discussions about assistive technology, accessibility, and disability. Thanks in advance. This week, we're going to go same format as we always do. I've got 3 interesting stories about assistive technology, accessibility, or disability. Then I talk about interesting free trainings out there. And lastly, I will do the AT of the week. Our first story is about Apple making a film about disability rights activist Judy Heumann. Apple Original Films is producing a feature film about Judy Heumann, a trailblazing activist hailed as the mother of the disability rights movement. Based on her memoir, Being Heumann, the movie will chronicle her pivotal role in the 1977 disability rights sit-in and her lifelong fight for landmark legislation, including the ADA, or Americans with Disabilities Act, and IDEA, or IDEA, which is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Academy Award winner Siân Heder, I hope I pronounced that right, who was the director of CODA, will direct, and actress Ruth Madeley, which I also hope I pronounced correctly, will star as Heumann. Madeley called the role the honor of a lifetime. No release date has been announced. Our second story today is that Dolphin's EasyReader version 12 is now available. The EasyReader app for users with print disabilities has launched version 12, delivering its most accessible and user-friendly experience yet. The update introduces a redesigned interface aligned with the WCAG, or Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, featuring new icons, improved navigation, and enhanced usability. Readers can now enjoy an updated My Books view with progress tracking, a simplified menu system, and better library access. New reading modes include distraction-free full screen mode and a screen reader view designed for Braille and screen reader users. A new AI-powered help feature answers users' questions instantly by searching all support materials. For learners, EasyReader adds powerful study tools like tagging, note exporting, and Google Classroom integration, available with EasyReader Education or Personal Plan. Additionally, users can tap into images in books for AI-generated image descriptions to support vision-impaired readers. With these improvements, EasyReader continues to break down barriers, making reading more inclusive for students, educators, and book lovers alike. Our third story is that June is Aphasia Awareness Month. Every June, Aphasia Awareness Month highlights a condition affecting 2 to 4 million Americans, yet it is still widely misunderstood. The goal is to raise awareness, foster understanding, and improve connection through communication. Aphasia is often caused by stroke or brain injury, impacts a person's ability to speak, read, write, or understand language, though their thoughts remain intact. This month, the spotlight is how AAC, or Augmentative and Alternative Communication, can help. From simple communication boards, like this one, I have one that actually can be attached to a lanyard that I'm showing you here, so it's got a little hole in the top. This is actually from Smartbox. It's a couple of their different grids. So on one side, it has symbols and words. And on the other side, it's got the alphabet, which is available for, typing out. If this were a more advanced communication device and I started typing, there's usually also like word prediction at the top, things like that. But this is a simple one someone can carry. So it's just a laminated communication board with options. It's not going to do what the more advanced speech generating devices do, but it can be used in a pinch if someone needs it or if you're introducing someone to AAC. Back from that tangent, let's see. So from simple communication boards like the one I showed you to advanced speech-generating devices, AAC provides essential tools for people with aphasia to express themselves. Talk to Me Technologies that are doing that did a special blog on this, is sharing expert insights, tips for caregivers, and resources like their aphasia duo grid set designed to support communication for people with aphasia. So some of the companies do have specific aphasia grid sets. So that would be something interesting to go look at. And so they want you to look out for blogs, videos, and stories from speech and language professionals all month long. So they'll be providing that. I'm sure other providers will as well. And now we are to the training of the week, which this week is 2 trainings. Both are free. One is live, one is recorded, and it's one that I've been meaning to get to myself. But the first one is a live event. It will be on Tuesday, June 17th, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK time. And it is about AAC peer mentoring projects in the United States and the United Kingdom, the international efforts to support AAC users. So this is a free webinar that will introduce the international assistive technology community to 2 projects that focus on AAC peer support activities being conducted in the US and the UK. Participants will hear from AAC users about the basic principles of AAC peer support, a range of efforts to provide peer mentoring and peer support to AAC users, and what they can do to create peer support opportunities. I actually know one of the speakers. I know Kevin. So he's a power soccer player, real nice guy, eloquent speaker, speaks all over the country. So I think this will be a very interesting training to attend. And so I will be there this coming Tuesday, June 17th. And then there is a free one that's already uploaded on the Learning Center that you can watch as a recording. I think it was only a recording. I don't see that it was. Ever done live. So this one's strictly a recording, and it's called Practitioner Training Needs in Assistive Technology to Better Serve Students with Visual Impairments, Community Survey Results. So in August to September 2021, the ATIA conducted an online survey to practitioners who provide AT supports to people who are blind, have low vision, or are deafblind. A total of 1,227 responses were captured in the online platform. And I don't remember, it's been a few years, so I don't remember if I answered some of those questions because I do fit that category. And so this is a second one. It will also give you CEUs, and I believe this one, it's for 1 CEU hour. So I need to watch this recording. I have not had a chance to watch it because, it says it was given at ATIA 2022 conference, but for some reason I didn't catch it, and maybe I did, I don't know, but it's free. I want to make sure I go back over this information. I'm not sure if I just happened to miss it as part of me attending that conference virtually. Those are the 2 trainings I'll have them linked down below, and you do need to register with ATIA to create an account, and then you will add the courses to pay for them. But they're free, but you still have to add them to your cart. So that's how ATIA works on their Learning Center, is even if something's free, you still have to add it to your cart and quote unquote make a purchase. So it's pretty easy. I've used their trainings for many years, and it's very simple. So the way it's set up, though, is you'll watch the recording, and there's a prompt to go to the next thing once the recording is finished, or you can go back to the main page where you get the handouts and you access the recording to get your certificate as well. So there are a few different ways to do things, but overall that site should be very accessible. And now we're to our AT of the week. This week, I want to talk about calendars. It's something that helps me because I have a spicy brain, as we like to refer to it sometimes. Calendars help individuals manage their time, appointments, and tasks, particularly those who struggle with organization and cognitive processing. They offer features like reminders, visual cues, and integration with other tools to enhance accessibility and independence. Here is my calendar. As you can see, it is extremely full. I plan out most of my day, and if you look at my calendar now, I'm a little late because I'm recording and editing as I go instead of doing them separately this time. So I tend to have one main calendar, and that's my Google Calendar. But I have all of my email calendars feed into this iCalendar, and then most of them I can actually switch to the Google Calendar, which will alert me on my phone. So I also have on my phone that this nice little calendar widget, and I'm sorry it's backwards. I have a nice little calendar widget that I stick on the front page of my phone, so as soon as I unlock it, my calendar is there, and that is my Google Calendar. And I also have it alert me, although I do tend to leave my ringer off on my phone because there are so many apps that alert you now. But I do see that there's a notification when I look at my phone. So if I really need something to make a noise or something to let me know, I'll either turn it on vibrate or actually have the ringer on. So yeah, it's pretty easy as long as I can either create I can either create something on here, so like if tomorrow morning in between taking my Advair, and then I can make it go to my Google Calendar from here. I'm just going to put reminder. I can also add, if I want it to be something that keeps repeating to remind me to do more than once, I can also tell it to alert. So if you see some of these others, it doesn't really show, does it? It shows a little repeating symbol on them. And I think mine alerts me anyway. Let's see. Yeah. So I typically do it at time. So yeah, there's the reminder. And so, so it will go off on my computer and my phone as long as I set it up to go to my Google Calendar as well. So that is one way that you can use like Google Calendar paired with like an iCalendar and your phone to create a weekly schedule. A lot of mine are repeating. A lot of mine have like a notification on that time. And if it's something that I know is important and I need to be there earlier, I'll actually just move it on my calendar earlier. Like this massage and facial, it really starts at noon, but I need to be there at 11:45. So I just put the time at 11:45 so it doesn't confuse me. I don't have to think, 15 minutes before. It's there. And so I find it very helpful to also put reminders like going to the store. People that have attention disorders tend to forget to do things that they need to for themselves. So I do have like exercise every day and going to the store, things like that to remind myself. That is how a calendar works for me and my spicy brain. If you use calendars to keep you on track, please let me know how you use them, if you use them the same way I do, if you prefer to use one calendar, if you have several calendars because you have as many emails as I do, and how you handle that as well. I'm sure everyone would like to hear from you and how you use them. And then that way we can share ideas, as well as joining me Wednesday and we can talk about your different ways that you use calendars. So that would be really fun. Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'll have our weekly live Q&A discussion, and that is in Pacific time. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. So please feel free to drop by. We will discuss any updates from past news stories. We'll discuss any other assistive technology and accessibility news. And I welcome you to join us. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you can. And again, please comment. How do you use calendars and how does that help you? And I hope you have a great rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you Wednesday evening. Thanks. Bye.